Hello everyone, Ian here at Abelcine in Burbank, and today I am checking out some new Cartoni heads and tripod systems. I'm going to start with this one. This is the Focus 22. It handles a weight range of 7 to 49 pounds, and it's a 100mm ball level system. But to really appreciate it, I'm going to do this as a series of cutaways, and then I'll show you the tripod system that can be outfitted with it. To get started, I want to just put the head in profile to show you that this is a 90-degree fluid head. So we do have 90-degree tilt capability going forward, and I have it as aft as well. My panhandle is going to hit the tripod legs, but you can see the angle that we can get on this. I want to bring it around and tilt down to the front just to show you a couple of features on the top of the fluid head. First of all, we have these tapped holes. This will hold spare 3/8, 16, and 1/4 20 camera screws. That is really a fantastic feature. Always nice to have standby extras because you always need those at the worst possible time. It has a safety catch right here, so we cannot accidentally release the camera. So it's a two-step process. We push in, swing it over, and it pops out. The camera plate is a European style. You can see the dovetail here and the same dovetail on this right here. So what that means is that we can use all types of different camera plates that are associated with 100mm fluid heads, and they will snap in and register without any problem. I'm going to bring this around to this side so you can see we have a balancing system. One of the nice things Cartoni did was they have put a scale on here, so it's quickly and easily changed to different balance points for different payloads on cameras. You know, one of the other nice things you could have on here is that, yeah, it's nice to have these registration numbers. You could also put a piece of tape here, and you could label it, say, like, you know, this is where my balance point with a prime lens is. This is my balance point with a zoom. It's got all those amenities built in to make it fast and easy to adjust and rebalance the camera. We have rosettes on both sides, so we could have single or dual panhandle operation. And we have what I like to call the infinite adjustment for tilt and for your pan, as well as your counterbalance. And so it simply means that there's no hard click stops here. We simply run the tilt drag until we get to a resistance mode that is appropriate for the payload and for the type of shot we're going to get. I want to get a little tighter on the pan adjustment, because you can see that it has these nice raised surface here. That's really great in cold weather. You're wearing gloves. It gives you the ability to have a nice sure grip on this thing, and the scaling gives you a nice reference as to how much pan drag you're engaging. Quick wing lock right there, so quick operation. We have a spirit level up here, and this is the button that you push to illuminate it. A little battery compartment right under here for replacing the battery. And you can also notice right over here, this is our counterbalance. And again, this is what I like to call the infinite adjustment, meaning that there's no hard stops for it. We simply dial in the amount of counterbalance that we see that is appropriate for the payload of camera that we're operating with. Got a bit of an unusual angle here, but the reason why I've done this is because I want to demonstrate this mid-level spreader technology from Cartoni. This is a smart lock spreader system. It's on their two-stage aluminum legs that I have it on right now. That is part of a system that can be purchased with the Focus 22. The really interesting thing about these spreaders is that, first of all, notice if I tug on the leg right now, it stays nice and steady. I'm going to push in on the release, and it allows me to bring this expansion out. Really comes out far, almost to the point where once I have these expanded, I basically have baby legs. Two things really interesting about this design. First, you have this sort of leash right here. That allows me to quickly retract the legs together. And in this traditional setup, when you would have spreaders extended like this, you'd have to usually unlock them somehow, usually with a wing nut. and you'd have to bring them in and then tighten the wing nut back down again. Well, with this system, what I can do is I can literally just push on it. It retracts and it holds. So it's a very fast and easy way to be able to work very quickly and take advantage of the expansion capability of these spreaders to take your standard legs down to basically baby legs.